Hey lovies, how's it going? It's Gwen. I'm here to do a beautiful oracle reading today. Yes, I'm shuffling my Faery deck. This is the Wild Wisdom of the Faery Oracle. And today's the 28th of May. And so today is number vibration of 10. 2 plus 8 is a 10. Ending, new beginning. And we are releasing so much. So much old programming. Absolutely, because we're raising our vibration, we're jumping timelines. We are, as light workers, we are bringing souls up and out of the density is what I feel. Okay. We're grieving, we're releasing, we are having epiphanies. We are having magical moments. We have let go of the oars and we trust. Yeah, we trust in divine timing, in our soul's path. This is an ending and a new beginning and our rebirth. This is our evolution. Yes, yes. We are creating heaven on earth. Okay, let's see what wanted to come out today. There's 5 of them. Supporting your transformation. 5. 5s are all about that, okay? Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Faye. Thank you for joining me, by the way. We're going to have some coffee and cards. Coffee and cards. Cheers, my lovies. I always drink out of a thermos like this. Keeps my coffee nice and hot. I either want my coffee ice cold and sweet or mad hot and strong, right? I still put a little creamer in there. I like my coffee to not be so black. I want it to be a little bit, Red knows how to make my coffee. Cream in it. It's about them creamy color. What are y'all doing to me, man? First card. Somebody's ready to take a leap of faith. I am recording a leap of faith reading today because there are spirits coming in and being like, there are so many ready. They're just like right there on the precipice. They're right there on the edge. And they just need that little bit of, like, I got you. Spirit says, I got you. Fly, right? Like, do it. Okay, so I'm going to be recording a pickle pile with 3 different stories that I've tuned into, and that'll be on the channel. So make sure to hit the notification bell so you're notified when I post new videos, because it's very sporadic right now, When I'm called to do it, I do it. Right now, I'm just kind of enjoying life, enjoying the flow, enjoying the people, situations, circumstances that flow into my life. And, I'm actually far busier than I thought I would ever be once I got out of my fucking head, right? Once I started realizing, people love me because guess what? I love me, right? And all of these beautiful experiences are flowing into my life because I have cleared part of that victim mindset, right? I'm tuning into my heart-centered mind, right? I'm tuning into the flow, right? Okay, so card 25, which is a 7. 7s is all about your evolution, the Grail Fairy, fertility, the return of life, health, and life cycles is what I've been talking about. That beautiful full moon in the background there, the dark moon, okay, and the water. She's deep in the water, right? This is emotional healing. This is trauma that we've experienced in our life that we're releasing from our parents too. From schooling, from society, whatever it might be, but really our core. How were we loved as a child too? Those are the kinds of things that are, how did our mother treat us? Well, do we have mother wounds? Do we have father wounds? Okay. And we're going back in and we're loving ourselves and we're forgiving. We're forgiving ourselves, we're forgiving others. We're, like for me, I didn't have that connection with my mother that I so wanted, but I had to come to a point in my spirituality where I was just like, you know what? She could only love me to the extent of how her soul grow. Like she wasn't loved. She didn't get the love that she needed, or she had traumatic experiences in her life, and she gave me the love only how she knew in her own love language, okay? And so I've released all of this anger, resentment, all this shit, because, you know I'm loved, and there's a mother energy, the universal energy that loves me too. And there's many people in my life that give me this motherly energy, right? Right. So are we open to letting go and allowing the love into our hearts? And that's what this is about. My cup is full. Her cup is full. She's done the healing. She's gone down into the depths of the darkness of the water, of the truths of her own heart, and healed and released. And it's beautiful. The return of life. You feeling good. You feeling renewed energy, right? Full of passion and vitality. This has been a cycle, right? These are patterns that we are working through, okay? And now you're in love with you again. Like, I'm moving. See, I'm moving constantly. I'm moving in the flow. There's movement in the cards. There's movement. You see it? See the crystals. Let's start talking about crystals more. Why are we not? They're made of the earth. They grow in the earth. And yes, some of them come from outer space too. Like, I don't know. Like this piece of tektite that I've been working with. Okay? So let's learn about their healing properties. They are very healing. And just as crystals are very healing, this card is called Crystal Magic. You are a healer too. This fairy dancing around, arms wide open, right? Open to receive. Seeing herself in everything. She is as magical as a crystal. Yes, lovies. Falling in love with yourself again. Creation, dawn, the beginning. Card 21 in the year 21. You need to see that 21? And that is a 3. So that means you're connecting with the heart, the mind, and the spirit, and they're working together so beautifully. Yeah. Okay, you want another 10? I mean, shit. There it is. Ending new beginning. The unicorn coming out so fucking strong. I love your unicorn. Who's out there that's connected to the unicorn? The unicorn's starting to talk to you. The unicorn always been special to you? Who is it? Because somebody is not recognizing this unicorn. There's a unicorn coming out. Unicorn. And guess what that means? Like if I'm getting that message, you are not connecting with your own magics. You are fucking powerful. You are magical. You are connected to ancient magics. Everything that your ancestors, all the powers, that they had, you are connected with it. See, it's connected at the crown, lovies, the maiden and the unicorn. Communication with a unicorn, purification, and undercover action. It's like so many of us are going through this purification. Okay? Purification. And now, that's why I'm always telling you, like, be patient with yourself. We're wiping a slate clean. Does that make sense to you in the 3D language? Yeah, and that's what this purification is about. Be patient with yourself. Take great care. Look at the sun shining in the distance. Look at that bright light. It's time to open up your arms wider to the eternal light, to your magic, to your power, to your connection with all. Hear me, okay? There's much going on behind the scenes too that you may be unaware of. Okay, trust. You are not alone, and Spirit's got you. You know why I say that? Because look at this. Catch me. This is the leap of faith. Once you start, okay, you've done the healing. You've done the release. Your cup is full. You know how to love your own temple, right? And so you're falling in love with yourself again. You are beautifying your temple and your space. You're cleaning out the clutter. Your vibration is high. It is attracting magical experiences, events, people into your life. Your cells are being activated, meaning your third eye is open, your crown is lit. You are connected with spirit to the ascended masters who are willing, if you ask, to help you, to guide you in this leap of faith, because she's jumping off a building, man. She's jumping off a building and she motherfucking has no wings. Guess what her wings are? Spirit. The birds, the doves, the peace, right? Trust. Card 13, which is a 4. 4 is about grounding in your truth. Grounding, 4s are, okay? Trust, surrender, leap of faith into the unknown. Sense my, people think that spiritual awakening sometimes is so, butterflies and rainbows. And it's grueling sometimes, right? And we are courageous warriors of love. That's all I gotta say. Because we take leaps of faith when it's our heart's calling. We just fucking know. We don't care about what everybody else thinks. We know we gotta do it. You will get to that point where you got sick, you know you can't heal, and so you gotta leave the situation behind, okay? Trust and have faith that everything that is happening right now is for your soul's growth, to support you in this transformation. And here we go. We started off with the moon, and we're going to end with the moon. And you know there's some beautiful supermoons this summer, right? We've got a solar eclipse happening in June 10th, right? And now this beautiful card 36, 9, which is, 9s are all about wrapping up a cycle, tying up loose ends, okay? And this is the child of the moon. You're becoming a child again. This is your rebirth, okay? Forgiveness. Transcending the ego. What we're going through is a mini death, however you want to call it. Excuse me, hold on. Yeah. Okay, as I started reading this card, then all this, excuse me, air coming up and down, I was feeling in my throat. Like I wanted to burp, or I wanted to talk, and I was holding that down, and I was holding that down. And so then I got another drink, and I held it back down, the breath. No. Don't hold in your grief, and don't hold in your words, and you're a child. The child within your heart, within your soul, your inner child, needs you to forgive them. Forgiveness. Have you forgiven yourself? Maybe the choices you have made, for the judgments you've held against yourself, for the anger you've held in your heart, for holding yourself back, whatever it is. Maybe you have some mother issues are coming out today. So we must be as a collective healing those. Because when something happens with our child, and for me right now, it's very much an estranged kind of relationship where he's 25 and, finding himself and whatnot. But I've been being that silent space provider, just sending love and not worry and holding space, right? But I still feel a little bit, and where I know I've got to go back in, some sort of guilt, some sort of why? I know I'm so loving, but I know I'm not perfect either, and there wasn't a manual on how to raise my child, and I did the best that I could, just as my mother did. And so I've forgiven myself for some of his pains that I didn't realize he was going to have, sometimes we become so protective that it's an overprotective, but that's the way that I was raised too. I was over sheltered to an extreme. Okay. And so I found that I did that a bit too. And so I've kind of let go and let God with my child and forgiven myself. And I've forgiven my mother. And I can speak about my mother in a different way, where I don't say mother. You used to hear hear the resentment, hear the abandonment, hear the, in my voice, you know, and I still, Lord knows this life I wanted my mom to be my best friend. Lord knows it. But I am my best friend. Earth is my best friend. The moon is my best friend. The animals are my best friend. Situations, beautiful experiences, all of that. That's my best friend. Universal mother energy. We must release and forgive ourselves. We must go deep for whatever it is. I'm feeling somebody that needs to really forgive themselves. If you're estranged from your child and you, hold on. There's somebody out there, their child's been taken away and they don't know how to get them back. And Spirit says you have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself wholly. All. Because Yeshua forgives you. Okay? Your ego is dying. It's becoming less powerful. And your higher self is taking over. And your heart center and mind is focused on your healing. Okay? So we're just transcending the ego and we're releasing and we're healing. We're becoming that child again where we're just authentic and raw and vulnerable and brave, right? Because the moon talks about those cycles, right? And now we're embracing this cycle. We're dancing and loving our life again, right? Because our cup is full when we forgive ourselves. And we can forgive others when we forgive ourselves. All right? And it's important because that when we don't forgive ourselves, it's a burden. We feel the pain in our body. Our soul just wants us to forgive. Okay? All right. This is a beautiful transformation. Mwah. Okay, I want an animal real quick. Animals supporting you in this beautiful transformation. Taking this leap of faith. Connecting with your magics, right? Realizing you're not alone. What animal wants to come out for the collective today? It's a beautiful reading. Thank you, Faye. I love this deck. This is my very first oracle deck. I just have such a beautiful connection with it. Anything from the animals? I'm being patient. It's a specific one. Specific, huh? Huh, lovies? There it is. Thank you. Skunk. I'm going to end the reading with the 9. 9, 9. 9, 9. Skunk. Know your worth. I just get such a wook. I love you, Ren. I miss you while you're on your trip. I get wook with this, okay? Like embrace your skunk, okay? Your funk. Who you truly are. Like, look at me. I hate matching clothes. Oh, I sometimes wear my cat jammies all day. Multiple days. I don't care, they stink. Right? Just be uniquely you. The world will adjust. You really know your worth, you know? Really love yourself fucking radically, the skunk says, okay? Card 54. This is great. I'm going to read this one. A skunk is never, shit, I haven't seen the skunk come into my life. Oh, at least a couple of years. Wow. Okay, so what do you value? What do you believe in? Is your best, most authentic self on display? Skunk spirit comes in as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished. Know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, but you can walk with your head high, knowing that when you express your integrity, others can feel your authenticity and will be inspired by it. Be who you are, and if your reputation precedes you, good. You have much to be proud of, and skunk spirit wants you to be your best self. the true you. And the protection message here is not everyone will appreciate you. Many people have issues of their own to address, and you may trigger something in them. But if so, no matter, okay? Skunk Spirit calls you to be fully yourself without apology. Now is the time for honesty and admitting that something does not sit right for you. You deserve the self-respect that comes when you courageously choose to stand up for yourself and speak your truth in love. Remember who you are and what really matters to you, and act with integrity. You will be so glad that you did, Skunky says. I love you guys today. If this reading resonated and you enjoyed, cheers. Give me a love. Give me a thumbs up. Share this video. Comment below. Donate to our channel. I love everybody making the comments. I appreciate you so much. Those are you tuning in every single day to support me. You keep me going. I fucking love you. And yeah, look for that. Since this came out again today, it's Spirit's reminder that I need to do this. And I will be doing this. Leap of Faith reading, where you can pick a pile. There'll be beautiful stories coming out. Support this leap of faith. Spirit's got you, remember? Even if you don't feel like your wings are fully ready, Spirit's got you. Be courageous. I fucking love you, okay? Take great care of your temple today and trust in the love that's flowing all around you, darlings.